quick crypto family and my coin factory family, back once more with another daily live stream. I apologize, it is a lot earlier today. I am going to be busy later on, but again, thought I'd at least get the live stream out today as opposed to not doing one at all. For those who tune in today, thank you all for joining, and for those watching back, welcome to the playback of the live stream. We've got a lot of news to cover, as always, really, to cover in today's stream. Some very important news. Potentially we are looking at Casper, hopefully going along with the prediction I made about a week ago, that we could hopefully see Casper make a new all-time high going towards the end of November. That does seem like a bit of a stretch, I do agree, but truth be told, right now that's only a 30% gain, and we've already seen significant gains in the span of 2 days, or 35% for Casper, so it is not out of the realm of possibility. We have seen how quickly things can change in this space, and there are a number of reasons why right now why Casper is rallying. I'm going to list all of them off in this stream today. It comes down to development from Casper, to Bitcoin itself right now as well, and the financial markets and all of that stuff. Ultimately, right now we are seeing most, if not all, altcoins absolutely flying, which is fantastic to see. And I'm hopeful that Casper will continue in this fashion and start going on a rally as well. But as always, if you enjoy these streams, leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. Tony, my man, good morning and welcome back to the stream. So the first Casper update of this stream is just a lot of talk, a lot of things highlighting right now regarding the current convention happening in Australia with Shai and Jonathan Sobolinski and many more of the Casper team, as well as Crypto Aspect, one of the key developers behind smart contracts. So again, that's mainly what we're seeing right now. A lot of posts, a lot of tweets and stuff like that regarding Casper and their team, and the Australian convention happening right now. Here we can see Shai and Nacho are both together there, which is very cool to see. Casper fan meetup at the Australian convention is happening right now. All in all, is nothing major in the grand scheme of things, but it's good to see Casper again being very interactive with the community, and that's proving once more how tight knit and how family like this community actually is. It's not like Ethereum or Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin's fine, of course, we love Bitcoin, but think about it. When do you really see Ethereum or Bitcoin? Maybe more so Bitcoin now, but when do you really see Ethereum, for example, at any of these conventional events? You don't. To my knowledge, you don't see much, if at all. You normally see the likes of XRP attend quite a lot of them, but also you see now the likes of Casper attending more meetups, trying to build its influence right now, which is what we need to see as well with Casper building its influence and adoption. There was even obviously today is the day that Shai gave his talk about what Casper does differently, which happened, that happened today. It's a 10-minute segment, which honestly I don't think is enough time. I haven't had enough time to listen to the whole thing just yet, but either way, that's on YouTube right now. You go check it out for yourself. The link is here. That'll be in my Discord server later on. But at the same time, tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, Jonathan Sobolinski should be giving a talk at the same convention, with the question being, will L1s, layer 1, still be relevant in 2030? And I'm very intrigued to hear what he's got to say. I'm assuming his answer will be yes, and Casper as an L1 will be the most relevant because of his technology. But either way, all in all, it's very, very good to see sort of talks coming out, giving us a better understanding of the mindset of the developers, and also therefore more conviction in what we are holding, what Casper does differently, why it's so good. I'm going to listen to this in my free time, but you should definitely do so as well. Now, the elusive question I'll be seeing in my chat already: what is your realistic time prediction for a Binance listing, and do you expect to have a much bigger impact than the Kraken listing? Good question, Massimo. Well, here's the post from Jim here. I have a feeling Binance listing for Casper is imminent. Look at the chart, and coupled with the recent addition of the Binance Web3 wallet on the CoinMarketCap, Cas listing feels like insiders are getting positioned. I see strength returning. I am in agreement with this speculation. It's speculation, of course, not confirmation. So again, take what you hear with a grain of salt, not financial advice, of course. Do your own research. But we've been seeing a lot of building up news regarding Casper and Binance as of late. Look at it right now. Casper right now still hovering around the same volume, around 190 million, which is good to see. It is good to see. Anything above 150 million is what I want to see for Casper right now. I want to see above 300 consistently, but I think we need the major tier ones for that to stay consistent right now. BitGet still staying relatively high right now. Bybit equally quite high right now. Kraken has started to make a little bit more inflows, a little bit more volume right now up to 3 million again. Again, the volume percentage is still quite low, but either way, Bybit, BitGet, and Kraken, these are the so-called deemed tier ones by the KEF. Of course, for us, it's just Kraken, but these three are the ones that allegedly the other tier ones, the likes of Binance, will be looking towards, and the volume for these are high. That'll be a key indicator for these tier ones to jump on board. Right now, of course, Mexi is still taking up the most with their botting, as well as Gate also have a high volume. Well, the two highest volumes right now for Casper on Gate and Mexi. But, point being, we have the Web3 wallet here and also the Trust wallet here. As you can see, both of these are Binance wallets, and CoinMarketCap is a Binance-run website. So the fact that this is on Casper's, page on a Binance website, CoinMarketCap, and both the wallets for Binance are here as well, that's a very, very big deal for Casper. One key indicator. Also got the zero fees mining pool. You got the futures contract that Casper has on Binance already. You also have the fact that they had an AMA, a live stream with Casper and Binance about a month or two ago, which was the most popular they've ever had in history. So again, a very, very big deal. There's a lot of belief between Binance and Casper. And then, of course, the biggest confirmation being from the KRI, Roy O'Neill, confirming that Binance integration with Casper is done. So we have a lot of sentiments right now, a lot of belief in the community right now that Binance and Casper is not far off. It could potentially happen for the end of the year. And I mean, again, time will tell. I'm hearing this news. I'm excited about the news, but I'm remembering to remain logical and not emotional. End of the day, I do believe Binance will list Casper. Will it happen before the end of the year? Time will tell. Time will tell. But again, the sentiment right there is growing more and more due to all the developments with Casper right now. The sudden this wallet stuff happened very suddenly, and it's quite coincidental. This happened after Roy O'Neill announced that Casper integration with Binance is done. So it's good to see. And again, this is proof of that again here. It's many Casper Binance listing soon, thanks to these wallets, again, supportive wallets for Casper. All in all, it's good to see. And to answer the latter half of your question, Massimo, it will, not even maybe, it will have a much, much, much bigger effect on the price of Casper than Kraken did. Kraken, right, we saw, if you look here a little bit closer for Casper, we saw Casper go from this bottom here up to here, right? This was just a reversal. There was nothing really happening here, right? There was maybe a bit of speculation, a bit of a FOMO, if you will, about the potential Kraken announcement happening on the Thursday, but Thursday happened here. This date here, that was the Kraken listing day. So we saw Kraken listing Casper go from this position down here of 12.8 cents, peaking to roughly up 36%, peaking at 17.5 cents, as we can see. That's how high we saw Kraken Casper announcement go. And then we saw it come back down over the past few days. The FUD grew a little bit. But it's quite funny as well. The FUD grew the last 2 days. Came back down here. We saw the wick go back into this area of support for Casper between 14.3 and 14.7 cents. And both the two streams I made yesterday, these two streams here, Casper at the time of streaming was in the red. But once the trading day ended, which for me is at 1 a.m., Casper ended positive in value. So therefore, the fact it had two positive. Also, another key thing as well, which this is when right now it looks like the chart again seems to be in a sort of reversal pattern for Casper, which hopefully it will continue in this fashion and coincide with my belief that Casper is going to make another push to all-time high levels by the end of this month, leading into December as well. But either way, a bit of a tangent, a bit of a ramble, I apologise. But yes, I think Binance listing, Kraken caused a 35% rise in the price of Casper. Max 40. Binance would do parabolic numbers because, again, look at the difference in exchanges. They're both tier ones, but Kraken, right now, 2 billion, it's not too bad. Binance, 40 billion. No, that's 20 times the volume. And even then look at the visits, 12 times the visits, or 10 times the visits than Kraken. It's a far bigger exchange. So the price of Casper will definitely go much, much higher following Binance than it would for Kraken. And again, the belief is growing more and more due to all of the developments, recent developments and past developments of Binance and Casper as well. I think we'll get it soon. Hopefully for the end of the year, if not Q1 2025, I'm very optimistic about that as well. And even then, following that, we'll probably start seeing these meme tokens again get listed on these exchanges very, very soon as well. Likes of Casper Ghost, one I'm very, very optimistic about. Naturo, of course, being one of the big ones as well. Kango's made a great name for itself in the past month, so I'm big on Kango now. I also like the likes of Bert. I think Bert, again, with Northpad, Bert's going to be a big one as well. And there are more that are making a name for themselves time and time again, which is looking very, very bullish as well. Now, I mentioned in my stream yesterday that Kango made an announcement, which, again, shout out to Cheeky Ninja Crypto, who's in my free Discord server, linking in the description, in the chat right now if you want to go check it out, and also on my YouTube homepage. Cheeky Ninja Crypto put in my KLC20 channel that Nacho founder confirmed that if Nacho surpasses $40 million market cap, which right now is below that 37 million, but if it surpasses 40 million, we will see a tier 1 listing. The post, I'm going to bring it up right now, is right here. Well, that's not correct. Here. Right here. Apologies. Right here. So you can see right here. Negotiating with a tier 1 exchange right now in this instant. Tier 1 exchange at $40 million market cap. That was confirmed from the Naturo developer. Naturo founder. And we have updates since then. We've got this one here. Which states here, it might be KuCoin, Kraken, or Gate, or BitGet. Now, KuCoin and Gate are large tier 2s. Kraken, of course, is a tier 1, and BitGet in the eyes of the KEF is also a tier 1. Now, I'd like to believe, considering of what just happened recently, it'll be Kraken, right? And you've got a follow-up here saying, whales do not sell, you shouldn't either, whales donate, yada, yada, yada. Following on to this announcement here. Donate for tier 1 exchange, we need 100,000 KU, which I believe is Kango, in any currency. Oh no, KU, okay, KU, 100,000 KU in any currency from general community to get our first tier 1 listing. So, what you can take away from this is that Kango is likely going to be the first KRC20 project to get the first major tier 1 exchange. Probably Kraken, I'd like to believe, but either way, you know, the community for Kango, that also might be why the market cap's dropped a little bit, because the community for Kango is donating to get their first major tier 1. Volume right now is at 6.5 million, that's insane. You know, $37 million market cap is come down a little bit, but either way, it's insane. Now, I still do stand strong on my belief that Kango is mainly a project run or heavily invested to by the whales. Because again, look at the market cap difference between Naturo and Kango is 2 million right now. The difference in holders is what? It's 3k to 16. It's like at least over 5 times more in Naturo. So Naturo is a lot more diversified, but it doesn't take away from the fact that Kango right now is doing incredibly well. Incredibly well. And seemingly going to be a tier 1 coming very, very soon, which is, you know, extremely bullish for Kango. So we potentially then we're going to start seeing Binance's Casper hopefully very, very soon, saying it gets priced much higher, fantastically high. And these memes will also be launched because Binance right now, they're all about the memes right now, because all the money's at right now. You know, Kango is number 1, going very, 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 very well. Even got here, certainly expect here, a little video here that I might play on a little bit later, but either way, a lot of big stuff is coming to Kango very, very soon. And we've got this post here from Christian Ludwig, which I think is also important to note. Is again, maybe a bit of FOMO, a bit of moon boy behavior, but Christian Ludwig's one of the key Casper miners, one of the people who actually attends majority of these Casper talks, because he's one of the quite key core members regarding the miner community for Casper. And he's put his market prediction. It's hard to fathom, I know, but crypto has a perfect storm in my opinion for the 2017 style blow off top with the absence of any serious effery like 2021. The stage is set. So his prediction right now, he sees a level of resistance around 50 cents or so, or 35 cents, which I agree with. And then he sees a kind of a moon boy behavior all the way up to $5 and then peaking around $6.50, which is quite from this current position right now of Casper only being at 15 cents or so, or 16.2 cents even, up 5.83% on daily time frame right now. That does seem a bit excessive to go to $6.50. I do agree with that much, but at the same time, there's an element of truth behind what he is saying. No, there's an element of truth behind it, and the truth behind it is that we are in a unique position right now in the cycle where we've got institutional adoption. We may actually see people who are saying Q1 bull cycle top. Even I said that there's history suggests right now that we might see a top in Q1 2025. But as I also reiterated at the time of saying that, history may very well not repeat itself because again we've got institutional adoption. the sky is the limit for crypto. Bitcoin is near 100k right now. It's doing very, very well, and therefore it's really hard to truly fathom where the top's going to be, because again, institutions want to buy more and more, send it much higher. As a result, therefore, with what is coming to Casper as well, again, if let's just say the cycle ends in November, right? So that's the end of Q3 2025. By that point, you'll have 10 blocks per second, you'll have Binance, you might have Coinbase, you'll probably have OKX as well, you probably have all major tier ones, maybe not Coinbase, but again, wait and see. You have tier ones, you have 10 BPS, you have smart contracts, you have the KII who would have launched projects, because smart contracts will be actually launched on Casper now. You'll probably have ETFs for Casper at that point, with Grayscale and 21 shares. So by that point, you'll have a lot more institutional adoption into money into Casper, and more ways to get hold of Casper with tier 1 exchanges. So Casper's price, therefore, could go parabolic. And people are going to be like, oh, I should have bought more at the dip, instead of fighting it right now. Again, time will tell, of course. It really does depend on the cycle and where it's going to go from here. But ultimately, I'm not, again, take what you hear with a grain of salt. We're not financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor, definitely. Kuznetsov is not one either. His prediction, of course. And I do see the element of truth behind what he's saying here is that the market go much more parabolic than we could possibly imagine. Much, much higher. One of the final points regarding Casper is this point here from Ironfall Crypto. This is a scam. This will also be put again in my scam section channel on my Discord server. You've got NaturoSwap here. The first decentralized exchange built on Casper by core devs and contributors at Naturo. Not true. It's not true at all. Not a true scam at all. You've already been blocked here. Like, everyone's getting blocked as well. People, again, be very, very careful. Just because it might say it's a fair launch, it might say it's like, do your own research. Thank you to Ironfall Crypto here for putting this out, but this has nothing to do with Naturo at all. They have no connection to Naturo here. Like, it looks like the website, it looks like it actually already might have been the website might have already been blocked. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't even exist anymore, so it's already been blocked. So again, point being, you should be very, very careful in this space, and just do your own research, right? That's what it comes down to. But ultimately, right now, Casper is looking very, very good. One of the reasons for that is not just due to developments as well, which is good to hear, of course. Developments going very, very well, but also because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is down minus 0.12%, not really moved much at all. It's at 98.8k, so it's still near 100k, which is fantastic. But there's two reasons. One, we're at the weekend now, meaning the ETF market has closed. Investors can't get a hold of any more crypto right now, any more Bitcoin right now, because the market's closed. It'll open up again on Monday. So that's why money's now starting to flood into the altcoins, because Bitcoin won't really be moving much on the weekend, or at least not a tremendous amount. The other reason why comes down to the Bitcoin dominance. You can see here, I've drawn out a trend line here to give an understanding of what's happening right now. Bitcoin dominance right now, we can see this trend line kind of correlates to, at least the trend line that I've drawn. Again, this is what I envision with the TA element of this right now. This is the trend of Bitcoin going up. The dominance going up higher and higher. Right now, it peaked at 61%, and in the last 3 days, it's come down. Bit by bit, it's come down quite severely today. Down 2% Bitcoin dominance right now, and it surpassed this trend line that I've drawn out of where we tend to see it rebound off. It did it back in July, which also was the time I think we saw Casper surge a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. July is when we saw Casper go up to its all-time high. So yeah, conveniently once more, Casper goes to all-time high and Bitcoin dominance dips. Bitcoin dominance dips below that trend line. So now we're seeing Bitcoin dominance again dip below that trend line because the markets are closed right now, and as a result, therefore, we're seeing all these altcoins pump in value. So altcoin season has started for the time being, at least. Again, it may not continue. When the markets open back up, we might see crypto go much, much higher anyways. But either way, as a result of the Bitcoin dominance dropping below the trend line, we're seeing Casper now pump up. And I believe that this could potentially go much higher. I'm hoping, again, Casper will reach all-time high levels or close to that, at least 18 cents by the end of this month. And I think, and I want to believe that Casper will definitely end above 16 cents, this blue level here, by the end of the month as well, because this here is the start of October, where we saw the first major correction for Casper, following the news in the Middle East. So we continue that fashion, be very, very good, and that'll also depend on the building developments happening in the real world right now with Trump and the other real developments and stuff and other projects as well. We'll get into in just a moment. I'm seeing the chat go off quite a lot right now. Chaos 20 is kind of boring today. Bitcoin dominance is probably pretty high. Actually, quite the opposite, Jasper. Bitcoin dominance right now, to just show you, is actually really, really low. It's actually the opposite. Bitcoin dominance has actually come down quite a bit. It's now below 58%. So it's still high in retrospect, I guess, but it's dripped below the trend line, hence why altcoins are going very, very well. But because Casper's pumping, people are taking their money out of KRC20 to put it back into Casper. That's what's happening with Casper right now. When Casper dumps, KRC20 goes up. When KRC20 goes down, Casper goes up. So in the long term, these two are going to help each other out. So when Casper goes up parabolic and KRC20 goes down, they then switch. But either way, it's going to be the way I can envision it is you got both KRC20 and Casper as a seesaw, right? When one goes up, the other one goes down, and same thing vice versa. But the difference is it's also got got some fuel in the bottom of it. So again, it'll keep going up, if you will. That's bad drawing, I'm sorry, but imagine that's fire or a rocket even. Point being is Casper will go up, KRC20 will come down in value, because all the money going into Casper, not KRC20, hence why these projects are down right now. KVX again is still doing numbers, doing very, very well. I had a 300% gain yesterday, and now it's 70% up, so that's incredible. So big up to those who are holding KVX right now. But either way, with that, you'll see eventually when Casper's price gets to the stage of consolidation or correction again, you'll see KRC20 projects start going up again, and the price come back down. But ultimately, both of those two projects, I think, will start going up with Casper going up in value as well. But Bitcoin dominance right now is correcting, hence why altcoins are pumping. Some more than others. Algorand's up 16%. I know people in my community, I think one of my mods, I think it's Casper God, shout out to you, my man, who actually has our Algorand. And yeah, he's very, very happy about it right now. Going parabolic in the last 2 to 3 weeks as well, like XRP has been doing. XRP up 5% as well today. Some of these, they're going, again, the sky is really the limit for these projects. I think they're going much, much higher in due time. What's up, DD? What about the stream, my man? More bigger, massive volume. Exactly, yeah. Massive volume's going absolutely crazy as well. Also helping the price of these projects as well going forward. Sold my Casper and went all in on Stellar Now Millionaire. Zara, the biggest troll in the chat, is back again. Welcome to stream, my man. Hope you're doing well. Guys, just like, okay. I'm going to start glossing over the question too much, but yeah. Zara's the big troll, guys. Don't bite at him. He loves it. I'm proud to belong to the Casper family. We have to stick together. The majority of people don't even know what it's about when we talk about it. Yeah, true. The population of people who know about crypto is 5%. The population of people who know about Casper is even less. It's probably even less than 0.1% of the population actually knows about Casper. It's very, very early. And it's going to be, in my opinion, the most dominant project in the space in the future to come. BERT will explode soon. I do believe so as well. I do believe BERT will do very, very well. BERT right now is down a little bit. $4.1 million market cap, 1.25 million 24-hour trading volume, 2.2k holders. Looking very, very decent. We're going according to the volume right now. Kango's doing incredible. Conan's up there. BERT's up there. Popcat's not doing too bad. Naturo's come down a bit, but still not doing too badly. But either way, the volume is still quite high for these projects. Bully again. Bully's doing incredible. I've seen that recently. I think someone linked that on my Discord server as well. I think Bully just recently got listed on XT as well, which is good to see. So yeah, big up to those who are holding Bully as well. And KVX again. KVX is going numbers. So people are saying KVX could be the next Kango. Not sure about that much, but KVX is definitely doing some serious numbers right now. Again, only been 8 days, and it's going parabolic. And it's got some decent number of holders as well right now, which is good to see. So hopefully they get more listings as well. If they can get listings the same way Kango did, maybe it will explode. Very good chance of that. It's practically possible for Casper to sit out of the first bull run. Yeah, maybe we just don't get $10.25, but for $6, just $1, still massive gains for certified. Yeah, I completely agree. It is basically, again, not financial advice at all, but it is borderline impossible for Casper not to. Again, it's the first bull cycle, right? It's Casper's first ever bull cycle. While it's had a very rough time in the past 3-4 months, in the last month, since November here, even then coming down a little bit more, but since November down here, it's done very well, up 60%. So it's had a very good month so far, and it's still going up from the looks of things. It's had a bit of a correction cycle like all projects do, but it's going up again. But yeah, it's its first cycle, and notoriously, cryptos in their first bull cycle always do extremely well. And Casper is struggling with the adoption right now, but it's got a lot due to be coming during the bull cycle. It may come a little bit late, but it just sets it up perfectly for the next cycle and the bear cycle following that. Yeah, I don't think, again, $10 for me is a bit moon boy-y. I don't think it's impossible, but I think it's a bit moon boy for me. $2 is my bare minimum for Casper in this cycle. Even $1 would be fine, but I think $2 would be where we'll bottom out. If the worst case scenario for me is $2, and for me it's 4, 5, like even 7, and that's close to what Christian Logwood says here as well. He thinks the top's going to be $6.50. But again, time will tell. Nacho, Kango, Conan, and Bert are the best memes on Cas 20 in my opinion. I do agree right now. I do agree. Those are like the top 4 me as well. I do like Caspi as well. I love Casper Ghost. Casper Ghost is actually up there high for me as well. Those are like my favorite right now. And yeah, now just scrolling through the questions where people are just Master Mimo and Zar going back and forth. Just letting you know, Master Mimo Zar, I'm not sure, I'm not reading it properly, but Zar is a big troll, so don't take what he says seriously. He is he's that guy, you know. Oh yeah, oh my god, I want whatever Zar Master, you know what I mean? I've just briefly scrolled through it and looked at him like, yeah, these guys are just on smoke. But yeah, Zar, love the bloke. He's a big troll, man. Just don't take whatever he says seriously. Well, there's times where he is serious, but, you know, sometimes he just wants to have a bit of fun, and that's fine, you know. We're all about that in this space. But yeah, then there are those who want Casper to release every single Atlas at once. I mean, yeah, Casper's going to take its time, right? It takes some time, but it's going to do very, very well. Any thoughts on Nexa that hosted a stage at the conference? Oh, you talk about... I've not actually listened to the conference, unfortunately. I do plan to. I'm literally, been working all morning. Had to do a live stream early because I'm meant to be doing something later today, so I actually can't do it at normal time. But I'll be looking into it when I get home, and tomorrow as well, looking into it hopefully. But again, Bufflink, I'm pretty sure you are part of my Discord server, my free Discord server. Again, link in the chat description and also on my YouTube homepage. By all means, let us all know, your thoughts stuff about it again, because it's interesting to hear, and I'm sure everyone would love to hear, especially when it comes to Casper as well. Everyone loves to hear what is being spoke about. So yeah, don't be afraid to interact in the chat, because again, people may be opinionated, which is is what it is, but we're here trying to learn and make more money, right? But yeah, as Bufflink says, as always, you enjoy these streams, be doing these daily, leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. One of my friends just asked me what exchange I use. Retailers coming back. People are beginning to see. Yeah, I've been seeing it all over the place as well. You're seeing Coinbase being one of the most used apps right now for finance apps. You're seeing the likes of Phantom Wallet, so memes, stuff like that also getting a lot of traction as well right now. They've flipped Instagram recently, so yeah. Retail's coming back full force. I've been seeing it all over crypto, the memes about it as well. People are like, people will put a post about it in their Phantom Wallets when he's like, he had $8 worth of Solana, which was like 0.03 or whatever, and he's like, so if Solana goes to $1, how much money will I have? I'm like, what do you mean? That's like, you got 0.03 Solana. If you get 1 Solana, you will have 1 Solana. But some guy trolled him by saying you get 3 million. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy more than. I'm like, come on, man. It just proves how retail's coming back. So that's incredibly bullish as well. People who are new to the cycle and fail to understand the basic concept really. Which again, that's what the server's about here. This server, the streams, my crypto server is just about bringing a community of people who understand the space and don't understand the space, a way so you can interact and learn more. People, again, even I know quite a lot about crypto, I like to believe, from my time in the space. But even then, I've learned a lot, even more so, from having this community together. And I'm sure everyone else has as well. So there's never a time you cannot learn more. Knowledge is power. Always worth trying to build up your money and your capital. And knowledge is the best way to do that, I believe. NaturoSwap scam already changed their handle to the next scam. Stay vigilant. Okay, there you go. Again, be very, very careful in this space. Do not be careful what you trust. Unless you hear it from the developers themselves, I would remain very, very vigilant. Good morning, Alyssa. Good morning, just heading to work. Good to hear. Keep the grind up. Hope you have a very good day. And good evening as well, to those who are joining the stream as well, very much. Good morning, Tony and Kryptonium. Some voices of reason. You know what I mean. I mean, either way, the trolls, you can love and hate them, right? Of course, they can be toned back a little bit, Zara, but it's all good. Welcome everyone to the stream once more. And again, Nacho, Crypto, Casper, where we're at right now is looking very, very bullish indeed. One project I do like to talk about a little bit, not much though, mainly with Casper here, but here is C. I think C is a very, very decent L1 DeFi project. One that I think is much better than Sui. Also, I do hold some Sui as well, hold some C as well. I made money on both of them, because I got into quite early. And I think they're going to go much, much higher in the cycle. Both of those two also, they're their first cycles. So I think they've got good potential to go higher as well. But C, again, this information I'll be putting in my Discord server once more. Good to see that C is doing very, very well, building more and more. And a continuation again, some more bullish news for crypto. SEC chair candidate Teresa Goody Gillian says, make crypto great again. She's meant to be right now one of the leading SEC chair candidates right now. So that's quite optimistic to hear. That also might be a reason why crypto is pumping as a result of that. Furthermore, SEC Commissioner Jamie Lazariga, apologies if I butchered that name, is going to be resigning following Gary Gensler as well. So a lot of the old SEC individuals, some of them may be anti-crypto as well, they're now leaving. So yeah, a lot of people leaving right now in January following Trump's administration when he gets involved, inauguration. And as a result, therefore, we're going to probably see 2 more pro-crypto candidates being introduced into the SEC, into the agency, which would then mean SEC is going to be most pro-crypto. It's going to be very bullish for the industry. A new SEC chair is going to be pro-crypto, and an SEC commissioner will also be pro-crypto. So that's, huge news if this is the case. Very, very big. And speaking of which, we've got this post here from Fox business journalist Elena Terrett here. This morning, in an interview with Stuart Varney, Republican SEC Commissioner Mark Yader called for safe harbors and regulatory sandboxes to allow for innovation in the crypto industry. And this is the first time Mark Yader has publicly called for these ideas. I imagine he had these ideas for a while or wanted to express them but couldn't under Gary Gensler. Now he's got Donald Trump taking office soon. He can now be more expressive about his belief in crypto, supporting crypto. He's always been quite pro-crypto alongside Hester Peirce. And he's now publicly stating and calling for innovative ideas to help boost crypto forward. Safe harbors for crypto. That's a very, very big deal. Proof once more that crypto is going to go much higher. People, again, believe the top for crypto is going to be Q1 2025. Much as I do think there's a chance of that, we're going to see new regulatory frameworks laid out quite soon after Trump gets into office, I'm sure. But some of them will take a bit of time to get involved. They might take a few months. So we might see a lot of them laid out end of Q1 2025, but that also means we'll have a lot more regulatory frameworks and clarity stuff going into summer, meaning we could end up seeing more institutions getting more involved and seeing much higher prices. Speculation, of course. I have to wait and see where it goes from here, but either way, I'm very bullish about the fact that we are in crypto and also again in Casper as early as we are right now. Even Bitwise CEO says Solana is an incredible emerging asset and story. Now, Solana, of course, in my opinion, does not even begin to compare to what Casper will be doing in the future. Solana again is reaching all-time highs right now. $260 is doing very, very well right now, reaching all-time high levels and going higher and higher. And when Solana gets ETFs, it's going to go even higher from there. So just imagine the sort of value that Casper will be able to attain in the future when it gets smart contracts and 10 BPS and its own ETFs. Like, it's a lot going to be coming to Solana and also Casper. So again, early once more, and this is also proof of how early we are. Coinbase have officially become partners to the LA Clippers. Coinbase is now partnered with I think it also partnered the likes of the Golden State Warriors, NBA. Now you got LA Clippers. You're getting more and more partnership with crypto companies endorsing and partnering to these mainstream companies. These ones that are just part of entertainment business. That's also a great way to boost your adoption. I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised to see Casper this in the future as well. That'd be fantastic to hear as well. Casper up 11% in the last 24 hours. Love it. Couldn't love anything more. Again, it's great to see this finally happening. The volume's going up more and more. Bitcoin dominance is rescinding, hence why Casper's going up as well. And hopefully it'll continue in this fashion. Because I want to see Casper go higher and higher. As much as I'm always going to stay logical and, vigilant and a voice of reason, if you will, I would like for Casper to make a new all-time high because I'm, again, mentally and everything, I'm fine. I'm holding Casper long term, but there is a small psychological thing it does to you when I started streaming again, 1st of August, and Casper's done nothing but go down since then. It's quite frustrating because I'm there like, don't worry, Casper will be fine. Everyone's like, you literally never said anything good about Casper in the sense of like it's going up. It's now going up in the last month, so I'm happy about that. But I wanted to break a new talk. I want to be able to be streaming. That would be honestly a testament to us all and myself as well. Myself, but also us all in particular, if we started watching myself, we started doing this daily sort of content. For the moment Casper started going through one of its worst corrections in a very, very long time of 50% over that, to then stick through that whole cycle, not missing a single day, to then seeing a new all-time high, and then keep going from there would be it'd be amazing, honestly. So I hope to see Casper does make all-time highs very, very soon. And seeing the announcement of this sort of stuff happening, all over the place, more adoption is going to be huge as well. ASDF, I have a question about the memes on Casper, but just because Casper reports puts out meme coins, doesn't that mean it will be the big run? I mean, there are hundreds of meme coins that have all come, to nothing. Am I somehow making a mistake? I think I know what you mean. To put it this way, to give you a bit of a backstory, if you will, right? These KRC20 tokens, right? KRC20, these came out of the blue. Casper developers, Tom Polinsky, Shai, Michael Sutton, they didn't actually know about KRC20. KF decided to do it just out on a whim, so to speak. That's why the first launch of KRC20 was poor. It was still, quite successful, got more volume than Litecoin had ever done in history, which is insane. 1.5 million, I think it had in volume on that day. But it was a failure. It had a lot of issues. That's why the relaunch, Tom Polinsky and Michael Sutton and other developers actually got involved to help out. That's why the relaunch was actually so successful. It was very congested, which was a bit of a problem, but either way, there are no issues per se. It's just congested because it hasn't got the 10 BPS yet. So, in that regard, then, KRC20 does support Casper, but it was kind of like off a whim, so to speak, if you will. But developing more and more, and a lot of these, again, this is a platform where it's kind of like a deck, so any project can launch a meme if they choose to. Casper, they are going under the Casper chain, but they aren't supported by Casper, if you know what I mean. As in, like, for example, one that I've highlighted in the past, so Eggy, the developer of Eggy also made one called, I think it was Cooper. Yeah, the developer of Eggy also made the developer of Kuka, right? Or Cooper. They were both scams, complete scams. Nothing good about them at all. The developer made both of those two, didn't work out. People probably lost their money as well. That's why you got to be careful. But again, Casper can't stop that. People are always going to make scams. It happens on Solana chain as well. People make scams. If you're looking at Solana chain right now, people are constantly making rug pulls and devs are doing stuff all over the place. It's ridiculous. So Casper does support the memes to an extent of them being under the Casper chain, the same how Solana has their Radium under the Solana chain, but it doesn't. It's not like an inherent thing where Casper's actually supporting them. So there will be loads of memes coming to Casper and more in the future, surely. I'm very confident of that much, but there will be memes that have the community and the cult and the belief that will stand the test of time. Kango seems to be one right now. Natura will be one. Caspi, Dogcare I think will be one as well. Casper Ghost, Goad, Conan, Bert, probably K-Rex as well. K-Dow is great for what's going to be in the community as well. Some other ones might do well as well in the future. Maybe Pepe, maybe Popcat, Kuba, Keiki, Fant, K-Pors, Bully, so on and so forth. Some of them will do well, some of them will do exceptionally well, some of them will just become to nothing. But inherently, the ones that are good projects, good memes, that have good community, good cult-like incentive, they will stand the test of time. So when Casper goes up in value, the memes will, correct, but then also follow suit and go up as well. The ones that don't do well will just capitulate and die. And also when Casper releases smart contracts, their Project Sparkle, the KRC20 projects, will also then be turned into smart contracts as well, also helping them become more utilized. It's also a very big deal for KRC20 to become smart contracts as well. I'm not sure if I've answered the question exactly how you phrased it, but I guess a bit of a history lesson behind KRC20. Ultimately, the way I'm just going to kind of paraphrase it is the good projects will survive and do very well, and Casper's going to help them out as well. But they're not supported by Casper per se. Casper's not like endorsing them or shitting them, They work under the Casper chain, that's it. But the good ones survive, the bad ones, of course, they will die. Just be very careful and do your own research and trade your own discretion. To nothing is no mistakes. To something is a 50-50. Memes, again, they're gambling. They're like, investing in general is a gamble, right? Investing to Casper, as much as it's probably the most safe bet, in my opinion, the safest bet in this space, it's still a gamble if it'll do well or not. I think it's going to do well, but it's a gamble. But memes are even more risky. KRC20 memes, Solana memes, Ethereum memes, Bitcoin runes, Bitcoin memes, Sui memes, all of them, they're at risk. And you've got to be willing to put the risk in and, risk losing money. That's all it comes down to. That's why, again, not financial advice, do your own research and be very careful, because memes have even less reason to stay alive, right? Projects like Casper have such good utility, such good incentive, good community. I believe it will survive and go up higher and higher in the future. Stuff like memes, you need a community for that, and that's it. Otherwise, it's a bit of a struggle. The only thing Casper is missing is finishing his development, and time will get more eyes on it. I mean, yeah, I completely agree as well. When Casper finishes development, again, probably a lot of it will happen before the end of 2025, but then you've got Dagonite. We have no timeline on that, but Dagonite will be a very big deal as well. But most of the big developments I think will happen before the end of 2025, and that will be Casper again booming by that point. And then you know, when Dagnut comes out and everything else will be even bigger. Wait, when did Kango surpass Nacho markup? That happened yesterday, my man. You know, surprising times. Yeah, Nacho came down and Kango went to 44 million yesterday. It's come down a little bit. Either way, it's staying high. Miners offer better. Miners are better. Yeah, that's also a big reason why they'll help out as well of Chaos 20, because miners as well. When Casper eventually in the future will be fully mined out, I think by 2039. When that happens, you know, the only way they can actually make money through Casper, therefore, is the meme community. They can mine the transactions from this. So that's also why it's inherently good for Casper as well. Help out in the future. Now, I did quickly go on a tangent, but I want to come back to this point here. Other big raw developments here. This was actually showcased in my community. Again, shout out to the likes of Cody, one of my mods. Big up to my man. He put these two posts in here talking about Trump names billionaire Scott Bessent as Treasury Secretary, which is a very, very big deal. It's a good news, right? It's a very, very big deal, right? And I'm not going to go through the whole article. I'm going to link it again. It's already linked to my server, but I'll link it again on my free Discord server for those who want to check it out for yourself again. The link to it is in the chat now, once again. Description also on my YouTube homepage, where you can just learn about Casper, learn about crypto, learn about real economic developments. It's just a place to build your knowledge, right? I have a safe place to do so, if you will. We've got this post here from NaturoSwap, which also covers what Scott said. And paraphrasing what he said to an extent is... He said, I've been excited about the president's embrace for crypto, and I think it fits very well with the Republican Party. Crypto is about freedom, and the crypto economy is here to stay. Again, that's someone who we're now going to have as the Treasury Secretary. Very, very good to hear. More pro-crypto. It's also going to help. People were a bit worried when Gary Gensler was allegedly going to become the Treasury Secretary for if Kamala Harris got in power, because again, Treasury Secretary actually has more power than the SEC. But now we've got someone who's going to be so pro-crypto now in power, which is very, very, very big to see. Very big news all around. And to add on to the bullish news for crypto and Bitcoin once more, Marathon, Bitcoin miner, Marathon Digital Holdings has just bought another 5,771 Bitcoin, so $572 million worth more of Bitcoin. It's a very, very big deal. Of course, they're going to keep buying more and more, biggest Bitcoin miner, but of course we also know they've diversified and mining Casper as well. So I'm sure they're not disclosing it, but I'm sure we'll see in their next quarterly report they've been buying more Casper as well, adding more to their balance sheet, which is also going to help in institutional adoption for Casper as well. We already know Zodia's getting involved, Grayscale's getting involved, and more are starting to be bullish on Casper. Right now, Casper again sitting now at 16.12 cents, 5% up on the daily time frame. Power Law says that we're currently 58.6% undervalued. We're not doing too badly, all in all. We are not doing too badly at all, and I think we've got higher highs incoming for Casper. Again, Bitcoin dominance is proving right now that we're in a bit of an altcoin phase right now, passing this trend line that I drew out. And if it comes down any more, which again, it may come down a bit more over the next few days, purely being for the fact that we're now hovering around 100k. We're not really going up anymore right now. That also might be because Jim Cramer actually made a post about Bitcoin being bullish, and of course we know Jim Cramer is the anti-market. Whenever he says something, he does the opposite. But Jim Cramer said that Bitcoin's great, so that might cause Bitcoin to come down. Who knows? A bit of a meme, but it does tend to happen quite often. But with Bitcoin again, just hovering around 98k, not really been moving yet. This Bitcoin dominance coming down means one or two things. Right now the market's closed. We're open until Monday. As a result, therefore, tomorrow we might also see the Bitcoin dominance come down a little bit further, meaning altcoins might go even higher. Also added to the fact that Casper may make a new all-time high. Potentially, again, not financial advice. But when the market opens back up again, either we're going to see a massive influx of Bitcoin ETFs to send Bitcoin dominance going up again, and a Bitcoin surpassing 100k, or we will see not really any inflows, Bitcoin just staying around sub 100k for a little bit longer, meaning the Bitcoin dominance is going to come down even more, allowing more altcoins to go more parabolic. At least that's my personal belief, again, not financial advice. ultimately right now, I'm not. If you're a leverage trader, you know, I have quite a few of those in the chat and my community again once more who are trying to find this ideal time to get into Casper. I always now reiterate, thanks to Bingo Bango, shout out to my man if you're here. Time in the market is better than trying to time the market, and it's a bit of a sound of wisdom, but it's quite a convenient saying because there's an element of truth behind it. If you're trying to find the absolute bottom, people who waited absolutely 10 cents, you might have got in. Congratulations to you. People who are waiting for the absolute top to sell, again, you can get in, you can get lucky, but again, it's not easy to do. You're better off trying to, people who are trading, it's a very, very tough thing to do, trying to time the absolute bottom and absolute top. So, and especially for Casper, it's evidently not following any form of realistic pattern, right? Because if it was, it'd be valued at least at 27 cents right now. It's kind of just doing its own thing. I think Casper's going to hopefully go up more from here. Time will tell right now. We'll see where it ends up on the daily. I think Casper will probably end round this zone here on the daily. And then if it continues the Bitcoin dominant come down more, we'll see Casper start making a more of a push up towards this next level, which next level for me, I believe, is probably around here. That'll have the next level for me. That's where we'll see Casper probably go towards next. And then make another push towards 18 cents again. And of course, if it surpasses 18 cents, I think if Casper surpasses 18 cents here, that for me will be a key indicator that Casper will just start going up again towards the next highest level. But again, that is just basic TA. TA again is much as TA is important to help you devise zones. That's what I use TA to help me devise levels of resistance and support. It's the real world developments that actually affect the market, right? Bitcoin dominance is what's causing Casper to go up right now. Developments with Bitcoin is what's causing crypto to stay strong and Casper to go up right now because Bitcoin dominance is coming down, but Bitcoin's still very much bullish. Casper developments, much of the developments of Casper have been good today, but at the Australian convention, but let's be real, that's not what's causing the price to go up right now. It's mainly speculation for Binance listing very soon, which again I'm optimistic about, but also Bitcoin dominance. If it continues that fashion, Casper will go up more. If it doesn't and it comes back down, it comes back down. But I still believe Casper will end November bullish, which it means just coming down. Bottom November again is right down here. So Casper will definitely end November bullish and go even more bullish into December. I still stand strong my belief that we'll see a 35 cents Casper by the end of this year, hopefully, and then going higher, hopefully in conjunction with Christian Ludwig's prediction of a $5 Casper, if not higher. But again, time will tell. Your crypto crew made a good video on Casper Memes. That's good to hear. I mean, I'll go check it out if you can. If you have the time to, I'll go check it out as well in due time. I do know a decent amount about KRC20 for the most part as well, in regards to the tokens and what I believe are good and not do. I also again have my section in my community regarding KRC20, which main contributor to that community right now is crypto Cheeky and Ninja Cat. Shout out to that man again. I might end up making him a role as the KRC20 mod for my server, if you will, if he's down for the role, because he has been very, very impactful and also giving me, again, the stuff about Kango that I showed you earlier, the whole this information here regarding Kango, which is huge news, that was because of him letting me know that, and then us know that in the community. So this is stuff that again I want to see more so of in the community. Just again, all of us putting alpha where we can, bringing making sort of like a central hub, if you will, for information about Casper and also other crypto projects again. So again, good to see, and hopefully continues in that fashion. It's hard to make short-term predictions for Casper. Yeah, again, it's very hard. I mean, it's hard from any project right now. No one really predicted that the XRP would go from 50 cents, where it was at the beginning of November, to $1.57. That's ridiculous. It's fantastic for XRP holders, myself included, who do hold a little bit. But again, it's ridiculous. No one predicted that. We saw a consolidation period for about 5 days at $1.10, and that's gone up again because Gary gets it announced resignation. Where it's going to go, we don't really know. It's hard to predict that. So people who are leverage trading XRP right now, if you've got down here, fantastic, you're laughing. But otherwise, then where's the top? It's hard to time the top. So again, that's always it's time of the market. I always think holding a project is better. That's why most of my money I've made in my previous cycle has been just from holding long term and just letting the money sit there. You can make money through leverage trading. Of course, I've made some through trading memes, stuff like that, which effectively is leverage trading, if you will. But it's always tough to do. It's not easy. The market's never easy. If it was easy, we'd all be millionaires, right? Right now, I think this is dare I say again, not financial advice, I think dare I say this is the easiest way to become a millionaire, just holding something that has got good utility, good longevity, and going to go up in the future. You know, it's a long investment. It'll take years, but, you know, sometimes it's worth it. Good evening, Casper. Watch stream, my man. I'm doing very, very well. I'm guessing you did not buy Casper today, because you bought Casper be going down. So please don't buy any Casper today, please. Thank you very much. I want it to go higher. But I'm doing good, my man. Thank you very much for asking. But yeah, I mean, again, looking very, very good right now. Again, Binance seemingly gearing up. Volume's doing very well for Casper right now. Bybit still staying quite high. It's come down a little bit. That was around 11% at one point. BitGet again, not doing too badly, but the volume's staying high. Want to see Mexi go down a little bit more. Mexi's just taking the piss too much still. But either way, I think their sell wall they put up to try and stop Kaspa going up is now actually been broken through, which is good to see. Hopefully Binance will buy more and more. Let's check out the wallets actually, because we had some speculation about two wallets in particular, being 5 and 9. They've not bought any more, but apparently there's speculation that these are the two wallets that are Binance wallets. The Web3 wallet and the Trust wallet. Time will tell, of course, but either way, again, I mean, we still have not got confirmation of who this wallet is. I want to say we're not seeing any outflows either, you know? So, I don't know which one, maybe this one's cracking. I don't know, because I would like to believe the one that's cracking has got a decent proportion. It's got to have some Casper there. But, you know, we're not seeing any inflows or outflows. Well, I haven't seen any recently with any top wallets, so I'm not sure which one the cracking is. I want to say this one's cracking, but I don't know. Maybe it's just another massive exchange waiting. Maybe it's Coinbase just waiting. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, we're going to see some big exchanges coming soon enough as well. We can see the holders right now, again, it's going up again. I think this is peaked at 529,000. Right now at 514,000. But either way, we've seen in the last 24 hours, the holders are going up more and more. More whales jumping in, sharks, dolphins, you name it. Looking very bullish all in all. And again, the hash rate is still staying around this region of 1.3. And this, again, for me, is a crucial key indicator of the longevity of a proof-of-work project, how good it is. Because, again, if the miners go away, proof-of-work is going to die. The miners are not going away. In fact, shout out to, I think it's Tasp, if you're in the community, in the server right now, if you're in the chat right now, but even in my community, he has been disclosing his little test, if you will, his little endeavor of mining Casper, his little project, where he's been solo mining Casper. And I'm not sure how much he wanted to make, but he basically tried to aim to mine a certain number of blocks in the month of November, and he's one block off reaching his goal, which I think will then put him in profit. I think, again, I need to double check that for myself, but either way, he's got 7 days or so, 8 days or so to find one more block. He found 2 blocks yesterday. So again, solar mining for him seems to be doing very, very well. So again, big up to him and every other miner in the space who are mining more and more Casper. I did not buy it, just hoping Casper takes some of this frenzy we're having today. Yeah, good. Don't buy any more. Don't buy any more. Hold. Just hold for now, please. Let's make a new all-time high first, and then you can buy some more, right? Please. But yeah, Casper right now is doing very well, and I'm hoping it will continue in this fashion. It's finding its legs again, which is good to see. I'm not seeing anything else drastic. I mean, we've got New Market Capital CEO explained on CBC how Bitcoin-backed loans reduce their risk. We're seeing more and more institutions right now, big boys, if you will, the big institutions starting to talk about how big Bitcoin is. Remember, the funny thing is, literally a year ago, they were quiet or fudding Bitcoin and crypto. They hated it. And now they're all on board about it. There's no way they learned about it in a year. They were lying to try and keep everyone away from it so they could buy more at the dips. And now they're being like, yeah, it's good. Now they're involved. They're like, yeah, pump our bags more, please. They have an agenda. That's what they have. And again, we are early into the crypto space and we're going to go much, much higher, I believe. The post here from Jim again regarding Binance once more. CoinMarketCap is a Binance company, you know, and they got the Web3 wallet on there. And I think, again, Binance are... It's a whole element of, you know, FOMO, sell the rumor. So you buy the rumor, sell the news sort of thing. The rumor right now is Binance are gearing up for Casper this year. And there's a lot of evidence to support that. Probably also the reason why Casper's pumping in price right now. So I am... Will the price be... No. Binance will have a lot more volume, ideally, than Mexi, because it's a much bigger exchange. But no matter where you go, price manipulation will always be apparent, no matter what. Whether it be through exchanges, it will be a whale or whales. Like, even in Bitcoin right now, the biggest asset in the world, if you look at the last year, right? I haven't got the post up to showcase it, but this is true. It's a bit of a trust me boy here, but it is true. This pump from 16 cents, or this pump from the new year, right, from 38 cents, right? This pump here, BlackRock were getting so heavily involved in Bitcoin here. Then this correction cycle here, BlackRock didn't buy any Bitcoin, or they sold a little bit, but they didn't buy anything, so it came down. Then this pump here, BlackRock bought again. Every time Bitcoin's come down, BlackRock's not bought anything. Why? Because people understand the element of follow the money. So BlackRock being the big money, if they're buying, you buy with them. If they're not buying, you don't buy or you sell, because the price is going to go down. This whole section here, BlackRock has been buying. This whole section here they've been buying. So BlackRock has been going up. So in the long and short of it, there's nothing anyone can do unless you are the whale themselves to manipulate the price how you want them to be. There's nothing you can do to stop manipulation. It'll always happen. It will always happen. The best thing, as Tony says here as well, which is a good thing to do, the swimmers, the good traders, if you will, they swim with the whales to take advantage of the price manipulation. That's what we have to do. You understand BlackRock's not buying now. They will sell with the whales to swim, and then follow the money, swim the whales is a good saying to have. So with Binance getting involved, hopefully in due time, that will cause a much bigger exchange to have hopefully more volume. And as a result, therefore, that might mean that MEXC's influence will be less so, but then you'll have people on Binance probably manipulate the price as well. It's a bigger exchange as well. So you probably see people jump to Binance and people manipulate it on Binance. So you can't stop it. It sucks. It does suck. You can't stop manipulation, but as Tony said, all you can do is swim with the whales and just go that way. Or get enough capital to become the manipulator yourself. Either way. It might dissuade MEXC from doing as much, but it won't stop it, unfortunately. But that's just investing. That's not even just crypto, that's just investing. It happens in everything. Even stock markets, even bond market, everything. And Diddy says yes, smash the like button, you know it. Again, if you enjoy this, you should be doing these daily. Leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe for more. We're at 21 likes right now with 77 involved. Let's today do a like 30 today. I won't say that the normal 50 because the stream's a little bit early. Therefore, not many people are in the stream today because it's probably too early for them or too late for them. So just 30 likes today would be fantastic. Yeah, all in all, Casper looking very, very bullish right now. Community sentiment still seems quite bullish for Casper. I don't pay attention to this too much because, again, a lot of this tends to be very bullish when it's actually not. You have some projects that people are very bullish about, but it's not actually that good. But either way, the charts are looking good for Casper. We saw twice on 2 occasions where Casper rebounded off the support level and now it's pumping up. So this could be a good indicator that Casper is going to start rallying up again. Now, one thing I was hoping to see was I can't draw a square out properly because I'm not. Is one of the wicks look like that? Because if you have a wick like these ones here, I'm trying to see if I can find one a little bit closer. Point being is, if you see a wick like that, that tends to be. Wait, is that the one I want to talk about? Maybe. I think I'm. Okay, no. Okay, I can't seem to find one here, but point being, this is a wick that tends to resemble that. You could end up seeing price going up more and more from here. What's the incentive of keeping prices low other than exchanges wanting to accumulate enough to list? I mean, that's the main incentive. That's the main incentive, to keep the price low so other exchanges can get more. I mean, it also, again, it's for me as well. I want the price to stay low personally for now because I want to put more money into Casper. But I mean that is the main incentive for keeping the price low. Of course, in due time, everyone wants the price to go up, but right now for Casper, it's accumulation phase. Anything under this all-time high is accumulation phase for Casper. So people want to get more and more. The lower it is, the cheaper you can get it, the more you'll make money off it. But that's the main incentive behind it as well. At least my personal belief, again, not financial advice. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for today. Again, KRI getting more involved as always. They actually launched a project very recently. Their KRI Academy very recently, which again is huge news for Casper. One of the many projects KRI could be launched with Casper, helping it get up more and more in value, more adoption, which is fantastic to see. I retweeted it not that long ago, I believe. When I can find, yeah, here it is. So again, they're getting more involved. Very, very big to see, and we'll see hopefully the acceleration of Casper as a result of these developments coming soon with KRI and 10 BPS. Again, 10 BPS is not far off. That's a big catalyst for Casper, hopefully, and also a big sign, hopefully, Tier 1 to get involved as well. I guess it's building. Yeah, it's also building resistance true as well. Casper price is in a pause mode in the last 12 months. The longer it goes, sideways, the bigger expression will be. Since Bitcoin did the last few weeks. Yeah, that's also, the last year for Casper, we're currently, from this peak here, we're currently up about 30% or so. That's not right at all. From this point here, currently up about, 10% or so, not doing too badly. Obviously, not doing well in the last 4 months, but either way, Casper's been just consolidated for the whole time. It will end up panning out to be a big explosion when it takes off again. We had a full 2 years of bullish price movement here, pretty much. 2 years of fantastic movement here, pretty much going up. Last year it's been quite stagnant, going up and down, but stagnant for the most part. When it takes off past this zone here, we could hope, again, if it depends on the listings, again, developments, but if we get a Binance listing and we see Casper take off past all-time high, I think we'll see a quick pump towards, past this zone here. But again, time will tell. Either way, that being said, that will be it for the stream today. Thank you everyone for watching once more. If you're the stream, leave a like. 24 likes for now, reach 30 at least, please. Share with your friends to get more about Casper and crypto, and subscribe for more. If you want to know about crypto and other market sentiments, economic factors, you name it, check out the Discord server in the chat description, also on my YouTube homepage. And have a good day, evening, good night, and see you all tomorrow, same time as usual, hopefully. Is it actually true that the longer the concession, the bigger the pump? Tends to be. It's not, a deciding factor, but it's a common correlation. But again, time will tell, right? But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you